Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are looking at the top 10 most expensive roller coasters in the world. But before we start, let's do 5 honorable mentions that didn't quite make this list for the top 10, but I still want to share with you guys. First up on the list, Intimidator 305, located at King's Dominion in Doswell, Virginia. This roller coaster cost a staggering $25 million to create and standing 305 feet tall. And also a quick mention, the next 2 roller coasters on this list also cost $25 million, which almost makes it like a 3-way tie, if you will. Next is the world's tallest roller coaster with King Ka. This roller coaster, built in 2005, cost an estimated $25 million, located at Six Flags Great Adventure in Jackson, New Jersey. The next honorable mention is one of the most iconic roller coasters in the world, Millennium Force at Cedar Point. Opening in 2000 and costing $25 million, it was the tallest roller coaster and the first full-circuit roller coaster to achieve the 300-foot mark. The next honorable mention on this list is Leviathan at Canada's Wonderland, opening in 2012 and costing an estimated $28 million. Next honorable mention is the Smiler at Alton Towers. This insane roller coaster holds the inversion record at 14 inversions and cost about $28.5 million. Next roller coaster is Fury 325, located in Charlotte, North Carolina. This roller coaster opened in 2015, standing 325 feet tall and costing $30 million. The final honorable mention is Thunder Dolphin, located at Tokyo Dome City in, Tokyo, Japan. This roller coaster opened in 2003 and stands 262 feet tall with a 218-foot drop and cost an insane $37 million. I looked for where that cost came from and I still have no idea. Coming in at number 10 is Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket, located at Universal Studios, Florida. Opening in 2009, this iconic roller coaster cost an insane $45 million. Most of that cost, from what I've seen, is accumulated from the advanced audio or sound system located on the ride, letting you choose which songs you would like to listen to while you ride from a select catalog. Number 9 is X2, located at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Who would have thought a Six Flags roller coaster would be on this list? Anyway, this roller coaster stands about 215 feet tall with a 175-foot drop, and its manufacturer Aerodynamics went bankrupt creating this ride. Because of this ride, Six Flags sued them because of the maintenance this thing needed and how unreliable it was. Anyway, opening in 2002 and costing $45 million. That cost was mainly due to the prototype model of this ride. Originally named X and being the world's first 4th dimension roller coaster, in 2008 this ride transformed from X to X2, adding another $10 million investment, technically making this a $55 million roller coaster. However, I did not count that extra $10 million refurbishment for this list. Number 8 is Hollywood Dream the Ride, located at Universal Studios, Japan. Being built by Bolliger and Mabillard, opening in 2007 and standing 144 feet tall. This ride is a tame roller coaster, and yet it still costs $50 million. For similar reasons to Rip Ride Rocket, its sound system and the fact that it was created by Bolliger and Mabillard. This roller coaster has a forwards and backwards train. Coming up in 7th, we have Steel Dragon 2000, located at Nagashima Spa Land in Japan. This roller coaster costs an estimated $52 million and stands 318 feet tall with a 308-foot drop. This roller coaster is also the longest roller coaster in the world, with over 8,000 feet of track and a 4-minute ride time. This roller coaster is a monster, and most of its cost actually comes from the excess amount of steel that had to be used, mainly because this is a very earthquake-prone area, and in order to build this ride, they had to add extra supports, extra everything, extra metal to ensure this ride didn't collapse during an earthquake. At number 7, we have Raging Spirits at Tokyo Disney Sea in Japan. This roller coaster opened in 2005, and I know what you're thinking, how can this roller coaster that barely stands 70 feet tall, one version and not even 2,000 feet of track, cost $74 million? You heard that right, $74 million. The ride itself did not actually cost this much, but yet the insane amount of high detailed theming around the ride also accumulates into the ride cost, making this a $74 million roller coaster. At number 6 on the list, we have Hyperspace Mountain, costing $89.7 million. Now this roller coaster is credited for saving Disneyland Paris when it was, well, struggling financially due to low attendance. And this park still struggles financially and still has low attendance. This ride saved it back then, but as the ride got older and older, it became less and less popular with the general public. So once the park was struggling again, they decided to transform it into Hyperspace Mountain in order to bring it back, but ultimately that did not work out. Coming in at number 4 is Flying Dinosaur at Universal Studios Japan. This roller coaster, opening in 2016, cost $92 million. Like most of these rides, it is mainly due to theming. But this ride stands 150 feet tall with 124 foot drop and is regarded as the most insane flying coaster in the entire world. Finally hitting the 100 million mark, we have Expedition Everest, opening in 2006. It was the most expensive roller coaster when it opened, but now it is only number 3. Standing at 112 feet with an 80-foot drop and reaching speeds of about 50 miles an hour, and with a duration of 2 minutes and 54 seconds, and 3,800 feet of ride track, it is truly a remarkable roller coaster. Now I forgot to mention the location, but I'm sure you already know, located at Walt Disney World in Florida. And one fun fact, the mountain itself is 199.5 feet. Now the reason it is this high is because they don't want to put a warning light on top of the mountain for aerial vehicles to ruin the theming of the attraction and the overall look. Number 2, we have the former record holder for the most expensive roller coaster until 2022. This is Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure, an insanely long name. But this roller coaster cost $300 million to create due to all the architecture you see in front of you here. And this ride opened in 2019, standing about 65 feet tall with a speed of 50 miles an hour and with an insane 7 launches with 5,000 feet of ride track. This roller coaster is an insanely well themed, fun attraction that I haven't personally ridden yet, but basing on POVs, this ride looks insane. And here at number 1, we have the world's most expensive roller coaster, coming in at an insane $500 million. This is Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, located at Walt Disney World Epcot in Florida. This roller coaster opened in 2022 with a speed of 60 miles an hour and a duration of 3 minutes and 10 seconds. I'm not showing you any on-ride footage because I don't want to spoil the ride for you or myself. But we do not have an accurate height for this ride, only length, speed, and duration. This ride has a track length of 5,500 feet and is Epcot's first actual roller coaster. And for their first roller coaster, they got a truly insane ride. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, and let me know in the comments what you thought and what you thought was the most expensive roller coaster, what you were surprised by in this video. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.